Hello, heroes, and welcome back to another episode of Elden Ring: The Convergence. In this one, we are going to, before we start Farum Auzla, we are actually going to go back to Roundtable Hold, and we are going to do some build crafting this morning, I think. We're about 10 minutes early this morning. Woke up a little early, got told that there was pizza for lunch. So, that's a plus. Alright, hold on. Go away, lag. Thank you. First, we're going to go to the ball bearing chick, because we can sell to her. We'll go talk to his ghost now that I'm done with his quest.
You warded off despite the Canaan as how that you are, in fact, me. It is my flesh. Give me your defile my flesh with the sea again until a curse. Countless I have cancelled. Hundreds will be reap a few of that rotten. Give it your blood till a curse ring. Give it your blood till a curse ring coalesces that may one day.
I have seabed curses, I just don't know why it won't let me give it to him. Oh well. So we need to offer these. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Smithing. We've got the Somber. Glove Work. And Blackguard's Bell. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Purchase. So now we can get from +3 to +6, all the way up to +9. We don't have the one that will give us higher than that yet. +3, +5, +7. Okay, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. All right. And then we have this in case we want to go respec. We already have like 11 of these. So we're good there for right now. All right. We don't need any melee stuff. Just out of curiosity, that's A. Okay. Okay. We know all those. Blackguards. Oh, this is... Okay. So this is the prawn dude. We have the nomadic merchant, woodsman, survivalist, herbalist, nomadic. Kale's collector merchant, isolated merchant, hermit merchant, abandoned merchant. Okay. I don't think we need anything from any of those guys. Alright. Here's the thing. We're not going to change staves. So there will be some slight discrepancies with our spells. Okay. We're going to test it on this guy. And the point is we want to see how much damage we can do as quickly as possible. So we are going to start with the glint blade stuff. So obviously we like this. That's a good one because it enhances our sorceries. We don't do melee, so none of these will do us any good. That's for melee, that's a shield. So we can grab that. So that's really pretty much it, glint blade sorcery wise, that we can use, right? That make any sense anyway. So let's hit Starlight. We're gonna hit Lucidity. And then we can hold this down. So as long as the target stays still, 2 casts of that do about 4k. Each cast of this does about 900. And we were only able to get a little bit out. That does 1100 per cast. And I think we can only have one out. Yeah, we can only have one out at a time. So not really that impressive, to be honest, with Gunblade. Now, we're probably missing some spells. Like, for example, we could throw the bow on. I know there's another bow spell somewhere. And then there's the hammer if stuff gets way too close, right? So the bow gives us way more range. And just to show this off. So let's find the range at which this doesn't hit anymore. Okay, so we don't hit it here, but does Loretta's great bow hit? That does 13. Okay, charge even higher? No? Alright, we're all the way on the other side of the room. Okay. So that's actually a pretty neat skill. That gives us a snipe skill from a good distance away. Then the hammer... Oop, wasn't close enough. This is 1100 this close to him. So all in all, I'm not overly happy with Glintblade. We're keeping lucidity. Let's see. Increases. Okay, this only increases Glintblade sorceries. Okay. Let's look at. Oh, excuse me, gravity spells. I definitely want to try that. We know what Distortion Field does. We'll try Rock Heave. We'll try that. I don't think that's one that we want. Implosion, no. We can try that just to see how well that changes our stuff. Gravity Armor, we know what that does. Collapsing Stars. Rock Blaster, we could try that. Then those are smaller skills of what we just picked up. Alright, so Meteor Sling first. Does 900 damage. I want to see what the range is on this thing. Still able to hit it. I feel like this is about to be another snipe skill. Oh. Okay. So each rock does about 300 damage. Rock Heave. That does 740. That actually uses quite a bit of mana too. Gravitational Missile. Let's get a little bit closer when we throw that. 55, 710, and then explodes for another 1,000. Okay. And there's always this one. And none of that hit. Alright. Used up all of our mana and only did 4,000 damage. Right. What's a little meteorite do? Okay. That one was terrible because it didn't do anything. And then Rock Blaster. This is a point blank one. Right. Okay. Yep, not happy with gravity either. Okay. Now, as far as Cragbolt or the frozen lightning sorceries go, try this. Like, we already know a huge effect that we can do with the frozen lightning. It's literally just mines and bubbles, and you're done. All right, downpour here, minefield, Cragbolt torrent, bubbles. And we don't have enough for this one. Increases spell damage by 10%. That one would be nice, but gotta have 64 intelligence, and we're only at 63. We only need one more point of intelligence to be able to use it. Alright, so Frozen Cragbolt does 280. But we can throw a lot of those relatively. Ooh, there was a that was a frost proc. Nice. All right, so Cragbolt Trio. And we could throw a bunch of those too. Do about 500 damage. Cragbolt Upwelling. Get real close. Okay, if we get a frost proc on that, it does quite a bit. That's 1,000. Can we charge it? No? Okay. Downpour. That's gonna float for a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little closer. As that said, it only did 380. That was another frost proc. Okay. Now this one has a knockback effect. Okay. Then we have the minefield. This is where the real... That's what happens, by the way, if you throw it while somebody's standing next to you. Just instant casting. But if he was to start moving around and land in all of these mines, that would do a ton of damage. And then this one, we just throw it ourselves. Can't move while you're doing it, though. And then obviously we have Devastation, summon the bubbles, and that did about 7k. And keep in mind, that's with a lava staff equipped. If we had the right staff for that, we'd be a heck of a lot better. Alright. Memorize spells. So we know the frozen lightning stuff can absolutely hit hard. Hold on, the lava spells, we don't need that one. That one's fine. That is Reduces weapon stamina, increases all weapon damage. Nope. Now, I don't think Lava Bomb will work. But we have Lava Dart, which we can throw very fast. As you can see, that damage ramps up because the lava stays right at their feet, right? We have Magma Shot. It looks like that could be charged for more magma to be on. Burning Rancor. So just... It's regular Rancor. Oh, but you can charge it for way more damage. Nice. Lava Spray. That can be charged, and it leaves a trail of lava. Roiling Magma. Okay, that's an AoE skill for groups of enemies. And then this is one that can be just held down. So, not that great. This is if we're surrounded. Can it be charged? No. Looks like it's the same distance. Alright. Then you've got Rykord's Rancor. This is the one that will go around for a while and do the explosions. Pyroclasm, this is the one that has the knockback stun effect. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just designed to stun, and it's AoE. Lava Blast, this is the one we can hold down. And then you have Lava Bomb. I don't think we can do that one in here. So, that's just a mortar for long range. So far, out of all the stuff that we've been testing right now, that's the, these are the best ones that we've come up with. Okay, now we're going to go to Night Sorceries. Okay, grab that. We'll test that skill just cause. I don't want to turn this one off, but I just want to see something real quick. Weapon damage, FP adds 20 HP regeneration per second, lowers FP cost of sorceries by 50%, makes the caster less likely to stagger, but reduces all damage you deal by. Ugh, no thank you. Okay, so you have Night Shard. Not bad, a little fast one, but it's a night sorcery, so people won't dodge. You have the Quicksilver Affliction. We'll wait for this curse to go away. I just want to see how much damage this does. Alright, so that did 5,000 by itself. Curse of Midnight. This does... I don't want to say it lasts longer, too. Yeah, it's lasting much longer. Oh, we can hit 10. Yep. Okay. I want to check something just real quick. This lasts 10 seconds. This lasts 25 seconds. So a 15-second increase And I wonder if these two can stack, right? So let me go put those back on. You and you. Okay. So now I want to try and see what happens if we try and stack these two. So there's one. In theory, we should get somewhere around 15k damage with just these two. Yep. All right. Okay. Good to know. All right. So ambush shard. This is okay. 530. Night stars. This is the lower version. Does 804. Okay. You have star swarm. This is the bigger version. Ooh, this does continual damage. $15. Okay. I want to try this. Oh wow, that's actually a really big fog. Okay, hold on. Will that hit you from here? Yes, it does. Awesome. So we don't even need to be point blank with that. And it does about 6k damage. Okay. Stars of Ruin. So 1800 there. Quicksilver Comet. This adds a debuff. I want to see what it does damage-wise. And then I want to see if it will also attach to the other two curses. Oop. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to talk. Quicksilver Comet. I didn't see what that did. So that was 1,000 on hit. Then it adds... another 5k on top of that. Okay. So, here in a second, we will try it with the curses. So we know what this one does. And I think I was too far away to hit him. Yeah. Get that right on top of him. Okay, that does about 5k. Alright. So real quick, I want to see if that one spell, we can get rid of you, get rid of you, you. We'll keep that. Because we know this does about 6k. This does about 5 total. And these end up doing 15 for the whole thing. So, I want to see, can we stack it? Because this should put us close to 20k damage. If they all stack. Alright, there's 20. $26. Alright, so far, Night Sorceries, just those 3 sorceries right there, do an amazing amount of damage. Alright, so, or these 4 sorceries, rather. And that's if everything goes according to plan, like if they stay in the thing. So yeah, Night Sorceries right now is our S tier winner. Now we're on to Death Magics. So that's melee. This is, it's not that great. Throw that. That's a curse. That helps buff. Rancor Bolt, Ghost Flame Cannon. I mean, we'll try it, but Ritual of Ghost Flame. Didn't I get the... Oh, Soul Steel, yeah. So this right here, projectile that moves towards the caster. The enemy instantly becomes stunned. When the soul is absorbed, the caster becomes drained of all stamina for a few seconds and loses all remaining FP. That doesn't sound fun. Okay. Alright, so Tibia's Manor, or Tibia's Summons. If you can get all 3 hits, here's the thing. If your target moves, these will miss. It's great if you want to use it as an opener. It sucks after that. You've got Rancor Call. So you can supercharge it. And it does about 300 points more damage. Lingering Blight. Okay, and all that does is make him more susceptible to holy damage, which is what this stuff does. So you can charge it for another 300 damage. You have Curse of Putrefaction. This is the one that actually does damage. Ghost Flame Cannon. Oh. That's pretty dope. Wave of Corruption. Okay, that does damage too. Not a lot. Oh, well, now it ramps up now that he's got Death Blight. And this lasts a while too, goodness. Alright, Rancor Storm. Ritual of Ghost Flame. So it's a nice AoE, but it really doesn't do anything. So, all in all, I would say probably C tier for the death magics. So far, our best like speed hitter is going to be the lava stuff, followed by the frozen lightning stuff, and then night sorcerers right now is our #1 hitter, and it's mainly because of 3 freaking spells, which is insane. All right, on to wind magics. We can grab you, air tax, twister, storm arc, whirlwind, Storm Call, Storm Strike, Gale Blast. Nope, that's a buff. I don't care about buffing right now. That's a curse. And there we go. Okay, Storm Gust. Can throw it very quickly, which is a plus. Now, storm spells do physical damage, so it's possible to actually get the knockdowns. So that curse, I want to see how much damage it does. Doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot. Compared to the other curses we had on, this thing is no bueno. 504, 516, okay. I need this curse to go away. Seems to last a while. Good lord. 516, 528. We're almost to the 600 mark and it's still going. Alright. How much longer does this curse last? Alright, whatever. So this can be thrown quite rapidly. Uses up quite a bit of mana and doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Storm Arc. Actually, we didn't test to see if that could be... No, it cannot be charged. Storm Arc can also not be charged. Does 611 damage. Whirlwind. This is the small one. And it does not follow us. Does about 2,000 damage. Storm Call. Okay. Can we charge it? No. 603. Huh. Alright. Well, this one spell does 600 damage per. Can be cast relatively often. Ooh, and it can be charged. Okay. Then you have Gale Blast. That's a Fire and Forget spell, it looks like. Can we have multiple up? Yes. Yes, you can. Alright. We have Cyclone. We all know what this one does. And this is the one that will follow us. And it actually has a decent amount of time. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does have a lot of poise damage. Unfortunately, we can't poise lock the frog, it looks like. Alright, Suffocate. This is another curse. So it goes up by 20 every tick. So, meh. And then we have Storm Shatter. Oh, I can throw this. Okay. Alright. So, unfortunately, we can't show off the poise damage that this does, because Froggy Boy won't take poise damage. But Storm Sorceries, I'm going to put in C tier for myself, simply because the only way I'm going to use these is if I'm trying to get knockdowns, to be able to throw bigger spells at somebody. And unfortunately right now, the Wind Sorceries just do not have big spells for me. Alright, moving on to Frost Magics. And we're using way the wrong staff for this. We'll see what that does. Ice Shard Barrage. This. And we don't have enough Arcane for these three yet. 33, 35, 37. And what am I at with... We're at 30. Oop, I need to put that one back on. Hold on. And then the other 2 slots anything that will give me arcane. Arcane by 6. Okay, now I should be able to remember my spells. Go back down to Frost. We can try Avalanche, we can try Whiteout, and we can try Zemor Ice Storm. Okay, so first we have Freezing Mist. Woo! That ramps up real fast. There was 1 Frost proc. So you got 1 Frost proc out of that. And it did, okay, he's already frostbitten. Okay, this does 600 damage, 500 damage. I think his frostbite is over. Alright, so there's that. Frozen spikes. Looks like this one can be charged. Oop, out of mana. That does 1400. Then I charge it. And it did 12. I don't understand. Alright. So this does a shockwave. Does about 1,000 damage. Okay, so the little bitty darts. We're point blank. How much? 1,400 point blank. 2,000 damage point blank. All right. Can this be charged? No. All right. So if you charge it, like the little one does single target, but if you charge this, it has that AoE effect on it. All right, Ronnie's Dark Moon. We're familiar with this spell. Woo! 6k damage off of 1 throat. Now that was frostbitten though. Okay, so almost 2k for just that 1 move. This is Avalanche. 3k on it. Okay. Now we're going to try Whiteout. Actually, before we do that, let's do the Ice Storm, because Whiteout, I don't think we're going to be able to see much. And can we throw this? Yes, that can be thrown. And then we have Whiteout. There was another Frost proc, by the way. That is covering literally the whole room, it looks like. Oh, no, not the whole room. Just around me, though. And this does build frost damage, too. So if he wasn't already frostbitten, it doesn't look like he has frostbite. But that's supposed to do it. So, all in all, it looks like frost magic is more AoE, which I'm okay with. I'm going to put that in B tier. Getting frostbite is like bleed. You get that huge chunk of damage. And then if you couple that with, say, like, you're doing your frost stuff and you throw out a lava dart as soon as you see that frost proc, you can just bounce those two back and forth. Makes it super powerful. This was the only one we couldn't get because it requires 40 arcane and we're still a little ways away from it. But this is a buff. Channel power of the dark moon into your body, augmenting your magic abilities while active. This spell grants 5 FP recovery per second, increases casting speed by 40, and increases stamina recovery, but also lowers total HP by 35%. We don't like that. We've played with the blood magics. This stuff sucks badly. Go here. Briar's Ascend, that's a melee. This heals us. Strangling Briars is a debuff. Thorn Burst. Here, this is conjure force field around us, dealing damage and knock back enemies that touch it. Last 20 seconds. We'll look at it and see what it does. Ritual of Doomsday drains all of your stamina. Increases your aberrant. Oh, that's a buff. We'll show this one off. Nope. Since Trent, we'll do that one. That just heals because we don't do physical damage. There. Alright, so you have Body of Briar. Oh, hold on. Just because I don't want to take a massive amount of damage from bleeding. I think that still gives us access to all the spells. Hold on. Yeah, still have access. Alright, so you have this one. Body of Briar. It makes it to where we have thorns. So now when we roll dodge into stuff, they take damage. You have Briar's Ascend. This is required to be around you. So melee damage. But look at that bleed proc. We have Closed Wounds. This actually heals us. Strangling Briar. Fortunately, I don't think this gives us bleed. Oh, it does. Nice. Alright. Thorn Burst. That's what the little froggies do. That was another bleed proc. Now, I will say this is really good against stuff that can be bled. That's doing 809 per hit. Jumps up to 11,000 on a bleed proc. Now, here's the thing. Bleed is percentile based, right? So this thing has a ton of health. That's why you'll see those numbers jump massively. So this has a knockback and bleed effect just by running into these people. Does it build bleed if they get hit enough? No. Okay. Okay. Crimson Rose is actually pretty cool. This is an AoE spell. And then you have Telekinetic Assault. This is the skill that the ball-bearing hunters use. So that can be charged. And then we have the hammer. Has a 2-hit combo. So, if you're fighting something with a lot of health and you can get these spells to proc, bleed does a ton of damage. It really does. But as an overall spell class, I would say this is a D tier for me, guys. It goes nowhere fast. All right, now we're on to incantations. This one might take a little bit longer to get because we have almost all the spells. Yeah, because we still need 1, 2, 3, at least 3 more. Okay. So you have beast talents. And you can just sit here and spam this. That's nice. Alright, we gotta get our potions back. Okay. Then you have Gravel Sling. What's crazy about this is you can immediately, like, you can throw it and immediately go into something else. There's no animation delay on that. Stone Throw. We can throw a Pebble at him for 616. Or we can charge this sucker and throw a bigger stone for 676. So, not great damage. You have Crucible Horn. Does 1100 and it's got a knockback effect. Can this be charged? Nope. Okay. Savage Lunge. Okay. Beast Claw. Man, if we wanted to go Crucible Knight, this would be dope. Alright, Stone Spears. Okay. Seismic Instability. Alright, this is a AoE. Hold on, let's get... It doesn't do a lot of damage, it doesn't look like. Okay, Crucible Tail. This actually has a 2-parter. So you can do it once, or you can slap. There we go. Just getting the timing down wrong. So beasts aren't all that bad if you're like. In my opinion, if you're going to do beast, you might as well just do the Crucible Knight stuff and wear the Crucible armor. Alright, so there were a couple others that we could do. We can test out Stone Skin, just to see what that does. That Big Claw. Stone of Garronk. And we can't get Landslide, because we don't have enough for it. Or the Crucible Spear. Requires more faith, so... we're going to equip that. And equip that. Because what we can do, to see if that will work, we don't need the bleed anymore. Now we should have access to it. Alright, so this is a buff. Interesting. Does it slow us down? No? Alright. That's an AoE skill. And I'm sure this does a ton of poise damage. Landslide. Okay. And Crucible Spear. Alright, so that's all those. Again, I would put this, personally for me, I would put these at a D tier kind of listing. Unless I'm going more of a tank build so that I can take advantage of the Crucible stuff. Knockback. The feathers is pretty cool. We've got the thing here that heals us over time. Earth and Spikes I would count as a Crucible skill because you see those guys do it all the time. Seismic Instability keeps things off balance for us. This gives us more armor. This allows us to basically get in and out of combat and do damage. So there's a lot there that would make it easier for a tank to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going melee, this is probably going to be closer to like a A or B tier. But for casting purposes, I would say it's closer to a D tier. All right, so now we're going to look at the holy stuff. So go through here, grab you. Sacred Ground. That is a heal. Don't care about it. That's a heal. Fire strength is okay. Left-handed shield affinity. Heals all ailments. A blessing of gold or defense and shield stability. That's a more heal. Okay, that's a sphere. Try that off. We got this. That's buff. That's a heal. That's... no. Instantly travel forward a short distance with a sudden flash of light. Interesting. Do that. And that's a buff. Okay. We don't really need to try the heals. Rejection. Everybody should know this spell. It's the belly bump. Doesn't do any damage. It just... oh, those explode. Cool. Okay. That's neat. Sacred Ground. I don't know how big this is. Hold on. And you can have multiple of these things going. Oh my god. See, this is why I like doing this stuff. Because we're finding out stuff I didn't know existed. I did 1,700 damage. Discus of Light. This used to be a really cheap way of doing a lot of holy damage. Margot Spear. So you can throw it for a little bit. It is not chargeable. Wrath of Gold. Okay, this is just another knockback. Does this one actually do damage? It does. And you have two versions, the short version and the long version. And this is an AoE version of the single discus. And that's another AoE version of it. So, good for Paladin. I'm going to put this at a C tier personally for me. Because I've had a lot of fun in the past with doing holy damage. So, yeah. Okay. Now we've got fire damage. And we have access to all of it. So Catch Flame, this is a really short-handed one. Adds burning to the target, as you can see. Burning damage doesn't do a whole lot. There is no charge effect on it. Flame Sling. Again, adds burning to the target, which is nice. Does 700 damage, and we'll ramp that up to 850, call it. Flaming Swirl. Adds a channel ability. I don't want to waste my mana right this second. Flame Surge, same thing. This is a channel ability. Gotta be a lot closer for it. Great Flame. This is just like Catch Flame, but it's closer. And has no charge up. Flame's Deadly Sin, we were talking about this the other day. This catches us on fire. So if you're doing, again, a tank build, this would be hilarious to have on the whole time. And you don't even have to be that close. Like, I'd say, I mean, y'all can see how close I am to him, and he's still taking damage. Alright, Flame Scatter. Has a charge effect and a non-charge effect. Okay. Flame of the Fell God. Would be great if this thing moved a lot faster. But it does some serious damage. Okay, then we've got the big fireball. Oop, gotta be closer. That didn't even hit him. There we go. So that's a quick charge. This is the long charge. Flame Pillars. I believe this is a close range spell. Yeah, it is. Get close. Smash it down. Boom. It's an AoE spell, though. Alright, Flame Strike. This one's new for me. I've never had Flame Strike before. That was pretty dope. I liked that. And Flame Missile. Okay. Does this have a charge? Nope. Does not. Okay. So, Fire Magic, I honestly, even though it doesn't have the same capabilities as, say, like, I'd put this at a low B tier because it does have damage over time, which can make it make the difference between taking out a boss and not taking out a boss before you die. All right, so here's one that I've never played with, to be honest with you, is the lightning stuff. At least not since they added the current. Let's see, calls down light, charge, like continuously builds current. So we got to do that. Lightning Strike consumes 2 current. The Dragon Bolt's Blessing, no thank you. Hurling consumes 1. This is a curse. We actually tried that the other day. I think that says it builds 3. Yeah, builds 3. This one builds 4 current. This one consumes 2 current. Consumes 4 current. We're not going to be able to get all the way over to this one, unfortunately. That takes 56 faith, and we're not even close. I don't think. Hold on. Oh, we're 1 away. Equipment. Faith Arcane by 3. Arcane by 6. We don't need Arcane right now. We need something that gives us more faith. There. So we can test that out here in just a second. Alright, so this thing says that it builds 1 current. Okay. So this is a channel. We use up all of our mana and did about 7k. Now, Hone Bolt says it gives us a current. Gave us 3. Now, does this use up current to do more damage? Yes. Okay. So, just build current here. Eight of 7, 16. So this does 800 per cast. And it doesn't use up that much mana. This doesn't do... So this one's a free cast. It doesn't use or build current. And it's a fast cast. Alright, Electrocharge. Is 15 the max you can have? Okay. Lightning Orb. Got it. Static Charge. Ooh. And that builds current? Oh, that is dope, to be honest with you. Okay. Got it. Alright, Forked Lightning Stake. Doesn't do a lot of damage. And it uses up a lot. Alright, Beacon. That's the one that you want to use if you're... Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Okay. I just need one that builds up current really quickly, and then we can use the other spells. Alright, that builds 3 current. Okay, we'll use that one. That builds 4, though. It only uses 4 more lightning. Okay. Seems to consumes 4 current. And it consumes 1. Okay. Let's go grab some of these other spells real quick. So we ended with Electrocute. So we have Ancient Lightning Strike. We have Ancient Lightning Spear, which builds 3. Bolsters body with red lightning, builds 2 current. Consumes 3. Consumes 4. This one doesn't say anything. Alright, so let's build up some current real quick. 4, 8, 12, 15. So yeah, 15 is the highest you can get. Ancient Lightning Strike. Does this have a charge ability? No. Okay. This Lightning Spear actually builds current and does decent damage. Then this builds current on our body plus buffs us. Okay. Death Lightning. Okay, back up to 15. And now we have the Will of the Lich Dragon. Go stand next to him when it goes off. I want to see if it damages me. No. Okay. Alright, so that one's actually pretty good, because that's one that we can use to run and gun. Is that a... Question is it affecting me, or is it actually affecting him like it says? Because I believe it's affecting him. Okay, spell's gone. No, it affects us. Okay, so the spell's just misquoted. That's a bummer. Because if you read this, it says, curse an enemy with an aura of red lightning, striking them down shortly after. So that implies that it affects the enemy, not us. Alright. Okay, so that is the lightning stuff. Now we're going on to Black Flame. Again, I'm only worried about stuff that we can cast. I'm not worried about buffs. Okay. Just need the lightning effect to go away. So far, though, night sorceries are going to be the go-to build for what I want to do. So far. Alright, so we've got the Black Flame Dart. Does a little bit of damage and then ramps up from 5. So it gains about 500 extra damage per cast. Black Flame Burst. That's your cast flame. So you can see that these spells actually do quite a bit of damage. Black Flame Orb. Boom. But this one actually has a bigger cast too. Gets us just over, or just under the 3K mark with that one. Scouring Black Flame. That is a double. Okay. Soul Burn, this is a debuff. It does 700 damage per tick. Burrowing Black Flame. This does continuous damage, and then will explode. And that first curse is still on him. So this is the mortar. This one, I don't know if we have the range in here. Okay, we do. So there you go. That's the mortar. It's actually pretty powerful. Black Flame Ritual. Oh, we're not close enough. Oh. There you go. So, AoE is right next to the body. That was accidentally 2 casts of that. And then we have Black Flame Wall, which is a good AoE for a whole group of stuff. This is Godslayer Sickle. It's melee. I don't typically try melee, but 1 slash of it gets you up to about 1500 damage. Soul Annihilation, that's another debuff. As you can see, does periodic damage of 738. So let's go get rid of those. So Black Flame, again, just because of for casting purposes, this is going to be a, I'd probably put this as an A tier. Just because of how, first of all, these are what are called weighted spells, so they do poise damage, plus they have ramped up damage. There's a total of 2 major debuffs that you can do against targets, and those are spells, or buffs, rather. So then we have this one. This gives you greater soul burn. Or not soul burn. That does the 10% of your maximum health is just gone. And then this here does a ton of damage and also inflicts them with the same 10% debuff. So if you're wanting to knock down a boss real quick with total health, that's where you grab it. Alright. So again, B tier for me, low A tier, just because of the type of damage it can do. Alright, now we're on to Frenzy. So there's a catch to both of these. Latches onto foes to spread matches. No. Madness is awesome, with one exception. We inflict madness on ourselves. So here... Faith Arcane. Dexterity, Faith. I don't know why I have this one on. That should still give us access to all the spells. Alright, so this is your first one. Uses up very little mana. Downside to it is just its cast time. But it does have a decent range. Touch of Frenzy. This one we gotta be closer. This is a close range. Hold it down and do a ton of damage. Kind of thing. The Flame of Frenzy. This one everybody should be aware of. So you've got the 2 modes, 1 charged, 1 not. Frenzy Burst, this is your snipe. Because you can do this one from quite a ways. Has a charged and non-charged version. Mark of Frenzy. Hiatus Flare. Okay. Mind Melt, this is a debuff. It's got a slow ramp. Now, if he was able to be affected by Madness buildup, that'd be a different story. Tendrils of the Cerebri. This shoots a line of orbs out and then leads to fire damage behind. 3 Fingers Flare. Ooh. Does that have a charge? Oh, it does. Grab some mana. Unstable Frenzy. And you can actually hold this one and keep walking forward. Until you're completely out of mana. Eye of Frenzy. That's good if you're trying to clear a whole room of stuff. And then another debuff. So, 2 curses that can build madness. Okay, then we still have a few more spells on madness to go through. We made it all the way up to disintegrate, so we have the Eye of Chaos. We have that one, Apocalyptic Flames. And those are buffs. Now, we've messed with some of these before, too. I'm not sure where the eye went, but it's somewhere just doing constant damage. We have the Chaos Beam, which is another just hold it down and go for it. And then you have Apocalyptic Flames. So it just adds a giant AoE area of madness buildup temporarily. Doesn't do a lot of damage in my opinion. So. Alright, so that was madness. I'd say madness overall, just because if you can get a madness proc, it can do a little bit of damage. I'd put that as a low B, high C tier. Now we've got Blood Flame. And this requires 34 arcane, so we just gotta grab more arcane. We have blue. Okay. Then we want to come in here, and we want to grab bleed. And I don't think we have. Hold on, let me go look at the memorize spells here. This requires 34 arcane, and I believe we're at 33 currently. So we just need one more point of arcane. So that's faith by 6. Okay, there we go. So we have Bloodseeker. So this just throws it out. Still uses it still uses health to throw these, but it doesn't build bleed on us. So that doesn't really do anything. Oh, got a bleed proc though. Hello, Cornholio. How are you? Well, there we go there. Blood spray. If he stays in it, it would eventually give us a bleed proc. Boiling blood. Blood flame missile. This is the big one that we got just a little while ago. Ooh, that uses so much health. Holy cow. This is why I don't like the blood flame stuff. Is it does damage to us in order to cast it. Sanguine Pool. That heals us. And does damage. That's nice. Have you tried Carrion Combos Warrior mod? No, not yet. Oh. That did a lot of damage really fast. Alright, let that go away. Oh, and it's able to be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that right there makes the build almost worth it. Okay. Blood Flame Scatter. Okay. You have to try that mod. It's the best mod in my opinion. Alright, Carrion. Here, I'm gonna write that down. And I will go look at it after the stream. I'm gonna end up finishing this one, but we will. I'm always looking for new mods to try. All right, so Carrion combo warrior mod. See, wrote it down. Can you tell me a little bit about it, Cornholio? Like, what exactly makes it a little different? Can we get it up to rank 3 like Mog does? Oh, it's already rank 3. Just watch a video of it after the stream. Okay, I'm not opposed to it. Like I said, I'm always looking for new mods to try. All right. Did that. So the last one we have is, well, not the last one, but second to last. Convert. Nope. Poison Dart. You. So we have Poison Mist. It makes over-the-top insane moves sets to weapons like crazy. Also your fits. Isn't that the one that, like, there's a weapon where you can go fly through the air like you're in freaking Naruto? Alright, Poison Mist. Have you played Devil May Cry? Yeah, I played some of the original ones. I haven't played anything new. Alright, dude is in the poison, but did not get poisoned. Alright, so Swarm of Flies. I believe that does the same thing. Not very well, but it's like a Devil May Cry moveset. Oh, okay. That's gonna do death buildup. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Rotten Mist. Is he rotted though? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, buddy. Alright, so Rotten Mist might be good. Poison Dart. So far, it doesn't look like poison does anything to this guy. Okay, that's not building up bleed like it used to, I don't think. Blighted Contagion. Okay. Then we have Rotten Burst. This was the spell I wanted to try for a while. Okay. Click here. Alright, that's gone. Rotten Burst. Oh, it does rot him. Okay, cool. Wonder how far that has an effect, though. See what I'm saying? It looks like it's covering a huge area. I gotta wait for the rod to go off them, but it's whatever. Alright, memorize spells. So those were all good. For the most part. We've got this one, and we've got this one, and we don't have to worry about these last two, because they are buffs. And then I'm going to go ahead and just grab up this stuff. Okay. So Pest Thread Spears. Then you have Rot Spray. Oh, that... Alright. That's actually a really cool one. I like that. Sporific Fume. I don't think it's going to have any effect on this guy, because I think it would put him to sleep. Okay, that does damage. Have you played Black Myth Wukong or Bloodborne? Bloodborne, yes. Black Myth, no. Okay, can you have multiple of these going at the same time? That's atrocious damage, man. Oh, that was a buff. That's not what I wanted at all. Spirit Seekers. Okay. Now you're blind, son. Berserk. I don't think that will affect him either. Okay. That won't do any damage because he's not asleep, I don't think. Seeker Salvo. Alright. I'd say this is B tier if you're... Especially if you're going to use sleep. Alright, spells. And then we've just got these last. I don't know what that means, but we'll give it a shot. Call to Slumber. Bewitched. That turns him into an ally, I believe. And then we have Psychic Agony. Ooh. Oh, I can't target him anymore because he's bewitched. Whoops. Oh, okay. Player settings. Immortality. Infinite FP if I really wanted to try it. Nice. Alright. Oh. What? Interesting. Alright. Alright. So. I think for the foreseeable future, we're going to run with Night Sorceries. That was our best hitting stuff. We'll grab Night Maiden's Fog. It was not Night Maiden's Mist. It's these three. Then it's this. Then we're going to grab this for AoE stuff. I'm going to come up with like an amalgamation type build, I think. Don't have enough int right now for the bubbles, but I definitely want to get to the... We definitely want the mines. Those are OP. We definitely want the bubbles. Yeah, I know, it says I can't use it yet. We're going to have to do some stuff to get it. We'll grab the lava darts and that. Then we're going to grab our buff and our other buff. And we're going to grab our... grants 2 HP recovery per second. This actually heals us while it's on. Instead of the current light source that we have. Pop that. Now, am I able to have this and the red one on? No. Unfortunately not. Okay. All right. Okay. Level up. We're still missing 40k runes. What if I go down here and say consume all? Now do I have enough to level up? Yes, I have plenty to level up with. Okay. Don't care about immunity to bleed. Get my intelligence back up there. Faith in Arcane. I don't care about Faith in Arcane. I want intelligence. I need more. And then this becomes magic damage. Now I should still have enough stats to cast everything I have. Yes. Okay. And while we're here, we're gonna go check this. All right. So, Great Staff of Decay, Colossal Weapon, Strikes, Break the Seal. Dang. That does a ton. And it has Scarlet Rot buildup. Holy crap, y'all. Okay. I've got the Briar set in Arcane. Okay, okay. Because the current set... by 4 minus, or we're not wearing this because we needed more armor. This has a poise of 7. Poise of 36 for Radon's armor. 20. Alright. Oh, let's go back to Farum Auzla. Now that we have somewhat of a build that we're going to be playing with. Farum Auzla. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, it's way over there. Got it. Boom. There we go. All right. Onwards and upwards. I was not expecting that to take an hour and a half to go through all those spells, by the way. Okay. Now, we have a dragon to beat here. So actually, we want to cast you. Nope. Come on. Where are you, big guy? There you are. Okay. Will you stay still long enough for this to work? Let's heal up in less than half. Oh! Rolled right off the edge. But we got the win, that's all that matters. Pick that up. Then we've got one right along the edge here. Okay, now we can pop this. Keep Sorcerer's Acidity up. And then Lava Dart until we need bigger spells. Because as we saw, Lava Dart did a lot of damage. Okay. Ow. Okay. Stay down, boy. Alright, before we go in the middle room, we want to go up onto the roof. Ooh, got a rune arc. Not that we need it. We haven't even looked at the runes, to be honest. Oh, I didn't mean to take our physic, but alright. Ghost Glove Ward. Alright, then there's one more dude over here that we can take out. He thinks he's being all sneaky and hidey. Done deal. Okay. Then we leave the way we came in. Boop. Like, this makes it so much... Ugh. Get off me. See, this is where we can do something like this. Oh, out of mana. And there you go. Room cleared. So just like in World of Warcraft, AoE is king. Okay. Before we go down that way, because that continues the main pathing, we're gonna go this way. There's an elevator. Because we're gonna head down that way. Because there's a mini boss down there and I don't know what it gives us. Alright, you should be able to hear the these guys with their ghetto death magic. Ow. Damn it. No. God. We don't have our thing on that gives us immunity to Deathblight. And these guys take so much damage. Alright, I didn't mean to do eruption, but alright. Okay. What's my favorite game? Man, that one's rough. I like a lot of games. And for various different reasons. Primary game that I play if I just want to have something that I don't have to think or do is Skyrim. Because that game is built to where you don't really have to do anything. Game that pushes me and challenges me is definitely Elden Ring. If I'm feeling the mode to play with like a bunch of other people, I'll play games like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14, Elder Scrolls Online. I'll play all three of those. If I'm in a mode where I want to play an RPG, but I want to play by myself, and I want more of that old school tabletop feel, I will play. I would say Baldur's Gate 3, but the problem is even though I've bought two versions of that game, it's completely stuck and crashed and will not let me play the game like at all. Outside of that, that's pretty much all I play is those games. Nope. Bubbles. 'Cause I'm not playing that game with you, buddy. All this just to get to a stupid boss. I hear him. Okay. Bro, is there no way to get to that guy now? No, I gotta go up, it looks like. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Instead of this, we're gonna have to get Deathblight. There's just too much of it. Alright. What's your favorite, Cornholio? Like, what are your go-to games? I don't think this white or this red light source gives us the same amount of light source that the blue one was giving us. And I'm not seeing my health go up. It's supposed to be... Oh, there it goes. I was about to say, it's supposed to be 2 HP per second. Alright. So this could be the tricky part. Because we've got to take out the ones that are around him before we can take out the big guy in the middle. And I'm just trying to see how much room we actually have. Ooh. Okay, that's gravel stone, so not useful at all. Okay. Take another mana pot. But yeah, do you have a favorite game that you play, Cornholio? Also, interesting reference to the Beavis and Butthead show. Alright. Let's mana up again. We are going to... Oop, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh. I'm dead. Jump. Oh. Elevator didn't come back up. I don't know why it auto came back up the first time. Okay. Down in the dark. There we go. Now, for the most part, I can ignore all of these guys and just run. Because there will be a certain point where they cannot get to me. Alright, we almost had the big guy. Oh crap. I apparently got way too close. Nope, that was not what I wanted. Dang it. Okay. Heal. Mana. Buffer. Quicksilver. There we go. Alright. Tease, you can go back now. And we can pop this. Rune Arc. And was there anything worth a darn? Radiant Rune of the Ancestors. Nice. Got it. Rejuvenating boluses. Alright, that's everything down here that we needed. So now we can go back up to the Crumbling Beast Grave Steps, I think? No, Tempest Facing Balcony. That's where we want to be. Mm-hmm. Yeet. Jump. Where is he? Mm-hmm. There we go. Everybody's off me now. Oi. Oy vey. Okay. Now we got to be careful. Run and jump. Run and jumps. Well, and then we want to carefully go down all this. Boop. Okay. Here, run off, run. Oh, good lord. You hit hard. Alright, whatever. Can't hit him. Not worried about it. Jump. Alright, jump. And sit down. That way we can heal up and get all of our stuff back. Nope. Still need 50k on that. We did get a new rune, the Radiant rune. Vaporwave. That thing is beyond overpowered if you build properly for that. Spirit Siphon's pretty good. Spirit Weaving, I forget what that does. And Dream Meld, I forget what that does. I mean, we can look at them real quick. Memorize spells. Whee! So, we have Vaporwave. Conjure a large encroaching wave of spirit vapors that travels forwards along the ground at cast's feet. You can spam this until you're out of mana, and as long as stuff is walking in it, they take so much damage. Spirit Siphon, channel a massive vacuum of spirit energies, dealing magic damage to all enemies while simultaneously healing you. Hold the channel. So as long as you've got mana, this thing will do continuous damage and heal. And then these two are buffs. So, I think we're done with all the spirit stuff, too, now. Let's go this way just to see who we have over here. Nothing and nobody. All right. As I said, lava is OP. I really think the next content that we do for this is going to be just a pure lava build. Like, we don't get anything else. No debuffs, no super buffs, just straight. If it's a lava spell or a lava, weapon or whatever, we can use those. But outside of that, nothing. Oop, wrong button. I'm gonna go down. We can summon people there. Nice. But I want to go exploring before we go do a boss fight. Because this next boss fight is really not fun. I got stuff way down there, but we can't get to that yet. Because the next one is the Godskin Duo. And the Godskin Duo, like if you do the sleep trick, super simple. Super simple. Put one to sleep, beat on the other one. Put that next one to sleep, beat on the other one. You know, you just bounce back and forth. We're not going to do that. I'm going to try and do this semi-legitimately. Right now, I'm just trying to clear everything before we go do the boss. Alright, so then there's something this way. Whoa. We might be able to just knock him straight off. Oh, no. We ran out of mana before we could. And there's the boss room for, what's his face? And then you go down there, and there's some more stuff over that way that we can do. There's some stuff way down there. There's a secret, quote-unquote, secret boss that we can do here in Farum Auzla. Yay! Okay. See, this is why you go explore. Because we wouldn't have been able to find whatever this is. Not useful, but we wouldn't have been able to get it if we hadn't explored. Then we could just drop down. Then we go back down and around so that we get, or not down and around, but we go around so that we can get the summon there. We should have plenty of mana pots for this. We've got plenty of healing pots for this. We're going to go ahead and pop a mana pot. While that's being summoned, we are going to do this. Come on. Then we're going to step into the room. Summon you. Because I can't remember if this is still the Godskin Duo or not. He can't come in until we summon the boss. I think this is... Yeah, it's this guy. Dang it. This guy is not fun. At all. Bubbles. come on. Got him. Whoo! And that gives us more lightning spells. Boom. Time Warp, Ancient Lightning Storm, Dragon Bolt of Florisax, and Ageless Intervention. I believe the bolt of the bolt that we just got, I think that's the one that drops the giant spear and it detonates. I think. Don't quote me on that one yet. I don't think we have the ability. It's inventory. I don't even think we have the ability to use that. Greatly bolster a dragon bolt to fire. Like builds 3 current. Oh, okay, so no, that's not what I thought it was. Using the power of red lightning, a caster binds time around this and consumes all current. Causing the speed of all actions they perform to be quickened for 2 minutes. This spell will consume all charges current. The amount of speed increase is granted is determined by how many charges of current were consumed, increasing by 1% per charge with a maximum of 15% at 15 stacks of current. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Now that that's done, we can unsummon you so that I can cast this and be able to see. Alright, go to Lava Dart. This leads down this way. Alright, that continues on that way. Hold on a second. I swear there's another way down that leads to something entirely different. Another grace. And then where does this lead? Oh, okay. I know where that is. Not important. I don't know why I thought that led somewhere else, but oh well. It's worth checking out. Alright, now we can keep going. We are trying to get over to that side. Ooh, where does this go? I've actually never gone this way. Oh, this brings us down here. Nice. I usually do all the running and jumping stuff. So this is actually pretty nice knowing that there's a way to do it without having to run and jump. Like, you can do the run and jump this way, or you can go through here. Oh, there's something right there, so I'm gonna go this way. If we end up biting the dust, then actually it doesn't look like I need to run jump that way either. We should have sat down at the grace. We're almost out of mana. Old Fang. Another rune arc. Okay. So this is the safer way to get across here. What you can do though, like if you're really up for the challenge, is right there, if you run and jump straight at this pillar, typically, you'll land right here on this broken one, and then you can just get up this way. Alright, does this stun this guy? Ah, but it almost killed him. I'll take that as a win. That leads down. We gotta go up first. Otherwise, if I remember correctly, we start getting attacked from up here from another dude. This is where you're supposed to farm. Like, if you want the cleaver that these guys use, you're supposed to come up here and farm these guys. Stop throwing things at me, turd. And this is a little bonus area. Here, we'll sit down real quick. All right. Alright guys, the one with all the big health. Bye, buddies. Yeah. You think you're special because you could get back up. Ooh, bull goat's helm. Nice. Okay, lava dart, back up. You gotta be careful because a lot of these trees will have like 5 or 6 dudes that will just drop off of it real fast. Don't want to have to fight a whole bunch at a time. If we had a holy weapon that could just instantly obliterate them, say like this tree, that one had 2, it looks like. Oh no, there's a third one there. Snap, out of mana. You absolute turd. All the other skeleton dudes. Yep, right there. There we go. And there's like so much to Farum Auzla, and it's such a crazy, like, off the wall area compared to a lot of the other zones we go to. We're in a place with a floating island, essentially. That's all this is one giant floaty island. And there's nothing but like whirlwinds and stuff, and it's honestly being all kept up by one dragon. We'll eventually get to that one dragon, but yeah, it's insane. Like if you go through and you figure out like what's really going on with Farum Auzla, it really is basically one dragon keeping this whole place from falling apart. There's a golden seed in case somebody needs more. Okay. There's a dragon and a scarab that we still need to fight over on this side, and then we can go back down. This is also where we're going to find out if we've done... There's the dragon. There's the scarab. Not what I wanted. You stay over there in your area. Thank you. Alright, and then there's also Alex. Isn't that his name? Alexander? I don't remember. This ugly dude. He wants to duke it out.
City hanging in that aside, doubt there's a course. Which mean, would you come and tell me when you're ready? I've been longing to fight a warrior. You are ready then? Then let us begin. I am Alexander. Let me break, O warriors. Let us become one champion together.
Oop. Badly timed that roll dodge. Why is it impossible?
This vessel was found lacking. My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Alexander's innards and warrior jar Alexander. And we've already gone that way. So there's really nothing left for us to do. There's like an alternative path that we can do, I believe, to get back up there and go back down and around. And I honestly don't care to do it. The dragon there left. Why does it look like there's a ghost wall there? Let's go find out, shall we? Question is can I get back over there from here? Here. We'll just do this. I'm not gonna risk it. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore everybody and run towards that dragon. Just on the safe side here, I want to make sure that we are all ready to rock and roll for a dragon fight. Ow. Okay. Oh, sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. Oh crap, I didn't mean to wake it up. Come on. The dragon's supposed to respawn, isn't he? Here, we'll do this. We'll do a world reset. And we'll do it the cheapy way. Boop. We're at 54 hours for this playthrough. It's crazy. Okay, press any button, go back in. So if you don't want to like run to get to something that needs to be reset, you can just log out and log back in. See, the dragon's here. Alright. So we are going to then pop this. Summon Tish again. Buff. Buff. Run forward. Debuff. Debuff. Run at the dragon. Debuff again. No! Alright, fine. I was trying to take him out there, but apparently won't let me. So, we'll go to the lift because I don't want to run all the way back. We'll turn around, take the lift down, and we will continue exploring on because we are still trying to get to more bosses. Well, that's cool. There's a waterfall way out there. That's a big old waterfall, too. I could have sworn somewhere around here there was a place to put in a stone sword key. It might have been right there where we were at, that elevator. I honestly cannot remember. Okay. There's 100% a way to get over there. Because there's a gold item there, so we're gonna have to risk it for the biscuit, guys. Well, I know where that is now. I don't know why we didn't see that item before, though. I believe it's here. Yeah. I could have sworn I collected those graces. I don't know why they're not showing up for ways for me to teleport. Done deal. I like if you look at my shadow across the way, you don't see the ball part of my helm. So it looks like I'm a Cuphead. It is above me. Okay. Now we're gonna go back up and around. Whew. Ancient smithing stone. Okay, and I don't see anything else here. So now we can go back down. And then we go here. Run, jump. Got it, okay. And now we just go back down altogether. And right here, we can just fall down here and book it. I don't want to risk jumping over there, and it's just a white anyway, so it's not going to be anything important, I don't think. If it is, oh well. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comment section. Okay, we'll keep going this way for just a second. Oh, I thought I just killed you, bro. Jeez. Okay, nothing there. Then we'll run to the other side and clear this side too. This will take us up top. I see something back over there too. Gosh dang it. That's how we get back over there. Cause see, there's the run across. And see, that looks like a white from here, so I'm not going to be overly worried about it. Okay. Dappled meat. Was there anything else before I go running off again? Anything over here? No? Just a stairwell here? Let me fall off. Okay. Now it's just this way. And there's a knight here. And just so I can have the best chance at winning. Yeah. That was a lot. That was a lot. I had that many particles going, and my computer started to lag out. That's hilarious. That's such a far distance, man. Okay. Responded. There we go. But the beauty of it is, I can now do the fast run. Ow. Jump straight at that pillar. And see, now we're back. Alright, good. I was just making sure he wasn't gonna like creep up behind us. Oop, missed it. There you go. Let's actually go grab the Grace first. I believe there's a way back up once we grab the Grace. I think we can run back up that. I'm not 100% positive. But the Grace is right there. Grab that. We're gonna try it though. Run, jump, run up this way, jump here. Got it. Okay. So I want to know what's up on top of the roof. I didn't know there was a pathway there. See what I'm saying? So the question is, jump. Is there anything up here? Oh, it leads here. Could have sworn there was another guy here. So that brings us over here. So we had to skip so much. That's hilarious. Is there anything targetable? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I do know that there is stuff to fight here. In fact, there's two things that we end up having to fight here, and one of them is not fun. What? There he is. Roll this one, buddy. There we go. The guy's such a pain. Blasphemous Claw, Devour's Scepter, and all of the Beast Champions stuff. Oh. Tish, I thought you took all these guys out. Enchanted Remnant, Crucible Axe, Crucible, got all the Crucible armor. Now if we wanted to do that Crucible build we were talking about way earlier in the video, we could do that. Okay. I think I can make that jump to where that dude is. I think. Oh yeah, that's an easy jump. Am I able to hit him from here? Yes, I can. Okay. Jump. Jump. Smithing Stone, yay! Black Flame Tornado, yay! Up comes the elevator. Down goes the elevator. I think I should have ridden it all the way to the bottom. But it's okay, I know how to do it. Jump. Jump. And then we run all the way around here. Normally there's an armor set on this side. So we'll see what's over here this time. Just the Newman's Rune. This is where you get the dragon something armor, if I remember correctly. Ugh. Oh, that was close. We almost squished ourselves. That would have been atrociously bad. Okay. We should have really sat down at the grace before running over here to fight this guy. Like, dodging his lightning is not that hard, honestly. Because you see it coming a mile away. It's when you're this close that it kind of becomes a problem. Oh. Bye, buddy. Okay. We only have one more mana pot. Not good. I'm I'm just gonna keep Tish out. There's nothing really that big or bad that could possibly take us out right now, but just keep her out for the heck of it. Alright, I don't think there's anything over here but a golden seed. And we haven't needed golden seeds since, like, Limgrave. See? Golden seed. Didn't need it. Okay. Yep. Nothing there. Bye, bird. Okay. So now we can run back this way. There's a grace not too far from here. So as long as we can make it to the grace, we're fine. Yeah, I don't care about the health. We've got the... Oh no, we don't have it on, but that's fine. Okay, you're done. Alright, this is the part that sucks, because that guy will throw crap at us. See? Alright, gotta take our last mana pot. Then our Healy pot. And there's something up this way. Or we come down from there somehow. I really don't remember. We'll check it out after we get the grace. Because if I fall, I don't want to lose 300 freaking runes. Take out that one. Walk around the corner here. Take out that one. Then there's the big guy. There we go. That's the somber mining stone. And here's the elevator that will lead us to the next grace. Alright, let's sit down, use up all these runes. We'll reset. Level up. We'll make that an even number too. Okay. Because now we're level 151. We're doing really good. Okay, so there's that. So it looks like instead of going up that way like we did, or going down that way, because like you run and jump onto that pillar literally right there in front of us. Then it looks like you could have come over here, dropped straight down there, and then just booked it across all that to get here. And you would have skipped all of that stuff. Okay. We still have our buff. Eventually we'll go that way, but not now. We're going to go for the boss room. We're going to summon Tej. We're going to buff Tej. We're going to buff us. Bubbles! There we go. He's down. Malformed Dragon. I think that's the set that we normally got in that chest. I'm not 100% sure though. Alright, so Tej has been damaged. We need her in top fighting performance for this boss fight. Oh, already got to the halfway point. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna hide behind this rock. Get a mana up. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I need Tej to take aggro, please. Okay, so getting to the halfway point was not difficult. It was right there. If we hadn't, I was trying to get behind a pillar, and I ended up getting behind the wrong pillar. Okay. Like, I can ease this isn't a difficult fight. It's just dodging his crap. That's a giant pain. How did we miss this on the run up? That's weird. There's the halfway point. Okay, and now we run. There it is. Yeah! Get it. Fifth keystone of the forge. Remembrance of the Black Blade. Shining relic remnant. Map of Farum Auzla. I really need to remember where to turn those in at. Alright, so now we go here. And then we sit down. I could have sworn there was like a thing that was supposed to happen in the middle of the room. But oh well. Go here. Now we have more stuff this way to do anyway. Inventory. Ugh, we have so many souls. Alright. Nothing to do there. And we still have to go way down. Now, the little cheapy way that we just got to that one room to get over to that tower, this is how you're actually supposed to do it. You're supposed to come over here, come down this way. And then you come right out here. This is how you're supposed to do it. And you'll notice everybody's back up and alive, but we've already completed that. So, we're good here. Now, in order to get to the bottom part, I believe it is Tempest facing balcony, if memory serves me correctly. Because we have to do a whole bunch of little hop, jump, skippy, jumps. That dragon's back, but I don't care to fight that dragon. And I think it's over on this side with the elevator. I should really sit down and level, but at 151, we're pretty much set for whatever we want. Easy there, muchacho. I think we actually go down one. Oh, there's some over here, though. Ah, just a hero rune. Let's pop this. then I believe it is over this way. That we have to do all the hop, jump, and skippies. Now, it looks like there's a boss room there still, too, which is nice. Okay, jump. Okay. Jump here. Alright, we'll level up here in front of this boss. This is a dragon boss. Okay, let's sit down, level up. Shall we? Alright, level up. At a certain point, we'll go respec for one full build. Because, like, this is Arcane Faith. So we don't really need... Or not Arcane. Intellect Faith. Like, none of the spells we're using use Arcane. Ooh, correction. This uses Arcane. We only need 22 Arcane to use that particular spell. And honestly, we don't even need it. Because all this does versus this is... This gives us... reduces the FP cost of sorceries by 10%. Love it, because that's all we're casting is sorceries. Reduces the SB cost of weapon skills by 10%. We're not using weapon skills. And reduces the stamina cost of attacks by 10%. So this one's actually... Or not this. It is... See, like, go here. So that one heals us. And... Where is... There it is. This one increases damage of glint sorceries by 5%, which is meh, and generates 1 FP per second. So both are kind of just but we can't use them while we're fighting with bosses. So it's kind of a moot point, honestly. All right, we're gonna buff. We're gonna walk on. Pop this. Oh, Tish, come out. Ah, great. Oh, you turd. Yep, saw that coming. I was hoping that it wasn't going to hit me since he swung technically above me, but, you know, it is what it is. By the way, guys, make sure you hydrate. All right. Now that we know we can't summon Tej, which I still think is rude. He's trying to heal. Yeah, we'll see what that game is. Okay. This is why I hate dragons. There we go. Landsex Clave. Is there anything out this way? Looks like more drop down. Let's go this way first. There's got to be something up there. Because there's 100% a path that goes that way. Unless, for whatever reason, because I don't think there's a way back up the way we came, to be honest. I'm curious to know if maybe the belfries. I wonder if the belfries start up there and you can bring yourself down here and fight this guy much earlier on. I'm just trying to get to the boss. We can go exploring later. We're at 3 hours and 17 minutes for the day. I want to get to the last boss of Farum Auzla. Okay. Drop down. Run. Drop. Run. Jump. Run. Jump. See, that takes us way over there. I don't know what's way over there. Or that's just a different way to get over to where we were at. Because I have a feeling this is the way we're supposed to be going. What's funny is a lot of people did not know that this was a boss. Like, a lot of people did not know you could come down here to do this. For a while, this got listed as a quote-unquote secret boss. I don't think I have to jump, but I'm gonna jump just to be on the safe side. Jump. Jump. There's the grace. Now, this boss fight is not fun by any stretch of the imagination. This dude hits like a truck. It's constantly flying around. Alright. And I won't skip this cutscene because this one's pretty epic. And Farum Auzla puts itself back together just for this boss fight. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. Now check this out. That thing, that's the boss. This two-headed dragon, right? It's floating. Like, first time I saw this, man, I got goosebumps the first time I saw this boss fight. I was like, what? What? I have to fight this thing? Alright. And when I say this dude flies around a lot, I mean he flies around a lot. And he does this nonsense with the stupid lightning auras. He has fire attacks. that. Can I get the bubbles off? Come on, let me get bubbles off. Dang it. Oh, he took some damage. Nice. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We dropped him to half out the gate. That's impressive. Tija's gonna die in the second half, so. I think we should just stick to debuffing this guy as much as possible. Okay, he lands. Ow. He has the bolt that I want. Dang it. He's still taking damage. We gotta get our runes though real fast. It's that sweep, man. If I wasn't worried about grabbing my runes, we probably could have won. Alright. This boss fight's rough, man. Run. Hit him again. Come on, can I get the last one? Yep, I think I got it. Okay, now we just have to dodge this stupid... Where is he? Got him. Yeah. And that, as far as I know, is all of Farum Auzla. So we're going to unlock essentially the last stage of the game. Well, not the last stage, but pretty darn close. Let's go turn in everything while we're here at the round table. Okay, he's gone. We have the smithing ball bearing 4. We have the somber 4. We have the somber 5. And glove word 5. So now we can get all the way to plus 10 on ancient smithing. We can get to plus 10 on somber. And we can buy infinite of these now. So all of our weapons, done deal. We can get to 10 on both. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. We need to go talk to you, because we just took down 2 major bosses. So let's go see if they have any new stuff for either of them. She's out cold. Ire of the Dragon God. This is the bolt that I'm talking about. Call down a giant stake of red lightning that plants into the ground, exploding afterwards. Consumes all current. Costs 85 mana, and needs 60 faith to use. Black Blade, 33. We can actually use this one right now. As far as weapons go, we ended up getting the Blasphemous Blade. We could actually get this. This one's a really good blade if you want to just never die, essentially. We've got Malakath's Black Blade. This is a colossal weapon if you want to do a ton of holy damage, as well as poise damage, as well as inflict soul burn. It's really good. The Dragon King's Crag Blade. I think we already talked about this one. This gives us the Thundercloud form. It's what Placidusax was just doing a second ago, where he floats in the sky. I could have sworn there was a different weapon we just got, but whatever. And then for armor, we're still kind of just meh. There's still a couple bosses that we can take out. That will give us more mana, or not mana, more armor sets that we can get. But we're not there yet. Rogier's letter. I forgot to tell you, but it seems D has a younger brother. I heard he lies in a deep sleep in the aqueduct besides the eternal city of Necron. And it said he stood before the Prince of Death not far beyond that spot. The problem is I don't know how to do the rest of D's quest. Well, number one, we can't, because we've already completed Fia's quest. Had we not completed Fia's quest, we could have easily done that. Alright, so he's gone. We didn't get to turn in the rest of those. That's so bad. Okay. All right. Our build is absolutely wrecking. Okay. So what I'm going to do, and this will end this stream. We've gone for an hour longer than what I typically do. We are going to go here. We're going to do the big bowl, which is going to burn the city, which will take us back to the city. Now, normally this is where we would lose our maiden, because she ends up obliterating herself. We touch this. And now we're up here at the Forge of the Giants. But usually if you do this, we did the chaos stuff because we wanted the rune. But usually if you don't do the chaos stuff and you come up here, the chick that's been helping you the whole time, she will end up destroying herself basically to light the tree on fire. We end up getting to do that ourselves. Set the grace. Listen to the sound of flame. And now the tree is on fire. Ugh. Oy vey. And this teleports us to the Ashen Capital. And now there is so much more to do. Alright. We're going to grab this. I'm going to take a... probably about a 30-minute lunch break, give or take. Make some pizza. Stretch my legs a little bit. Alright, there's the sewers. So there's a lot to do here in the capital now that it's all done. We can go back down. But we're basically trying to make our way back up to the Capitol building up there. So, but that, you gotta admit, that's cool. This whole game, you see this giant tree and it's glowing this golden color, and now it is absolutely just nuked. And whether we do the nuking or somebody else does the nuking for us, behold, there, what, hold on. Behold, the Erd tree still stands, tall and unwavering, mindless of the scorch of flames of ruin. Then we are yet golden ones. Huh. I didn't know that ghost had anything to say. But there's a bunch of stuff that we can go run around and search for out here. I'm not 100% sure what all we can find, but we will... we'll be searching this area pretty thoroughly. While I'm eating and having a lunch break, what I'll end up doing is we are going to go through. We know what our spells are now. We are going to figure out what the best staff is for us. We're going to figure out what the best armor set is for us. All that lovely stuff. We've got our spells. Our spells are doing OP damage. So now we just need to figure out what how we can pour a little bit more damage out of it. That way I don't have to have these things equipped to give us the stats, right? So outside of that, that is what I'm going to do for the next 30 minutes. It is currently we'll call it 3:30 Central Time, so we will come back to streaming at 4 o'clock Central. That should give me plenty of time to eat and check out some stuff and do all that fun stuff. And then when we come back, whatever I haven't finished, we will do on stream, and then we're going to clear the capital. Because we're almost to the point where once we finish the capital here, we will come back down here, we will go fight Mog, and once we fight Mog, we get to start the DLC content, and I haven't done any of the DLC content. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, we will take a quick breather, guys, so I can eat, and we will move on from there. So I will catch you heroes in a little while. Peace out.